Hey folks, welcome back to Everyday South Texan. Today we're gonna unbox and review the Champion 4650 inverter generator. Some of the specs on the box show 14 hours runtime, 61 decibels, RV ready, ultra quiet, easy start dial, Intella gauge, parallel ready. Let's get it open. Spark plug wrench, package tools, oil, what's up, bud? Back up. Go, go. Turn us around. So it says notice before, remove nuts before adding oil or gasoline. So there's some shipping feet on the bottom. So we're going to remove those before we fill it with any oil or fuel. Okay folks, so we removed the 4 nuts and mounting clips that it says to in the instructions here. It says, notice, do not attempt to run generator without first removing the shipping support hardware. So I guess these little guys are shipping support. They weren't connected to nothing in the box. The box is nothing but foam, but either way it was just a little 10mm nut. It comes with a little open-end wrench with a 8 to 10 on one side, so did that. So I guess those bolts go down to the engine. So it's to protect the generator during the shipping. Support hardware has been installed between the engine and the frame. The hardware must be removed before adding gas, oil or gasoline to the generator. So that's done. Let's get some oil in this bad boy. Alright guys, now that we got the mounting bolts off, set her down. Got a carry handle here. Have to maneuver it around. And there again, it's just telling you to remove the nuts off of the bottom. Use 10W30. So this here is the drain tube. I got this all over the place. They don't want you to forget to put oil in this when I'm done. It's off. Pauses. Alright, so it does come with its own oil. Just some 10W30 4-cycle, half a liter. Just show you. Huh. Seems to have some type of oil on there. I don't know if that's just when they manufactured it. They put some oil on the heads to keep it from rusting. Just don't find out. Yeah, so very little. I had to guess it's just the oil that the manufacturer puts in it so that it doesn't rust in transit and things like that. Very little came out. I bet you that's all it was. Okay. Okay, so in the manual, it says add 16 ounces, up to 16 ounces. So, but on the bottle it comes with, doesn't say anything. Now you can use other oils. I plan on breaking it in with this oil because it came with it, so that's what the manufacturer specifies. And then I am going to put 5W30 synthetic royal purple in here. So it says to fill it up so the oil is at the, covers the bottom 2 threads. So the first 2 threads. So we keep going because I don't got nothing on the dipstick. Just wanted to double check, make sure I wasn't going to overfill it. That's the last thing we need is a bunch of mess. Since we're trying to fill it, getting close now. Making a mess. If you ain't making a mess, you ain't having fun. We still got plenty of room in there. So we'll go a little bit more. You can see how it's just right there at those first 2 threads, and that's what the manufacturer wants. So that's the way we'll do it. Button it up, put a little bit of fuel in there. Okay, so now we've got the oil in. Put the cap on, clean up all our mess. Then we'll put a little bit of fuel in, give her a crank. Alright, now that we got all our mess cleaned up, put the little door back on, just push the drain tube back up. There it is. That's your oil. How you fill the oil. And it ended up taking almost the whole thing. There's a little bit left in here of the supplied oil that comes with it. And after I run it for a few minutes, I'll check the levels again, and then I'll fill it as needed if it needs it. Like I said, after probably about the first 10 hours, I'm going to replace it with synthetic Royal Purple. And yeah, but let's get some fuel in this thing and see how it goes. Alright guys, let's put some fuel in this. I've just got regular unleaded. It's got a fuel gauge sight glass here. I just want to put enough to turn it on. Now, do I plan on running stable or ethanol free fuel? I probably will. The manufacturer doesn't specifically say you have to, but I probably will because it doesn't hurt. So it's got a little cheat sheet here on the top. Add your oil first. It does not want anything greater than 10% ethanol or anything higher than E85, so don't run premium in it. Turn it to choke, give it a pull, and then turn it back to the run position. So before you plug anything in, turn it to the run position. Don't plug it in and then turn it on. Alright folks, we're back. Let's see if we can't get this thing started now. Alright, so it's on eco mode. You can see there, I'm less than 3 feet away from it. It's on eco mode right now. And this thing's reading 83 decibels. I'm gonna take it off of eco mode. And that was inside the garage here, where it is all concrete. So I'm gonna roll it out, and I'm only 3 feet away on that. I went from eco mode to off eco mode. I'm gonna roll it outside, get something to plug in, and we're gonna try it on the grass. So stick around. Alright guys, welcome back. Here we are the next day. Got some light, ran out of light yesterday. You get your little sound test while it's running. Let's see. So we're right around 8 foot. There we go. I'm right around 8 foot away. So you can see what it sounds like when it's running. Okay guys, so we're about 8 feet away, and let's see, reading 75 decibels, and it's in eco mode. So now I'm gonna go turn it off of eco mode and give you an idea of what that sounds like. Alright, now I'm gonna go plug in my heat gun. It's 1500 watt heat gun. I'm gonna plug that in so that you can see how it throttles up and down. So that was the heat gun on low. I'm gonna put the heat gun on high now. You can see those little green lights that light up right there. That's like how much power it's putting out. It's got 5 of them. You can see only one turns on when I put the heat gun on low. So you can see it's not very loud. You got the dogs barking, that's a lot louder. But there it is. So that's with the eco mode running, and that's the gauge will tell you what it's running at. That was 60 hertz is the amps, how many amps it's putting out or drawn. That's the run time, obviously since I haven't run it, and that's the voltage. So voltage, hertz, amps. So here it is, guys, running the Champion 4650 watt inverter. So there it is, folks. That's the Champion 4650 watt inverter. Thanks for sticking around and watching. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see. It's been Everyday South Texan. Later.